Hey guys, and welcome to the most detailed Barrows guide you have ever seen. In this guide I'll be showing you how to kill every brother, how to get there and what you should wear. So enjoy! Now the basic thing of Barrows is to kill every brother. And it might be useful to know how to kill every brother, so this is what I'm going to show you. First we have Arim the Blighted. His combat level is 98 and it attacks with magic. You should pray protect from magic, otherwise you will waste some useful food. And its specials is lowers the player strength, which is not that great. So he shouldn't be much of a threat. Now next we have Derek the Wretched. His combat level is 115. His attack style is melee, and you should also pray melee, because his special attack is the lower his HP, the higher he hits. So when his HP is really low, he can hit up to 700s. So it's really useful to use protect from melee here. And do not try to eat against his attack, because it may go wrong. Now next we have Guthan the Infested. His combat level is also 115 and his attack style is also melee. But against this one you don't need to pray, because his special attack is he sometimes heals what he hits on you. So if he hits a 20 on you, he may heal a 20 on you, but that's all random. He's not much of a threat. Next one is Kirill the Tainted. His combat level is 98 and his attack style is ranged. He's also prey ranged. He doesn't hit that hard, but it is stupid to waste food on him. He is really easy. You can hit quite a bit on him. His special is really lame. He lowers the player's agility, which will not be affected in combat, so also not much of a threat. The next brother is Thorak the Corrupted. His combat level is 115 and he also attacks with melee. It shouldn't be too hard to eat to him, so you shouldn't pray. And his special attack is pretty lame. It lowers the player's run energy by 4% every hit, so it also doesn't affect you in combat. Now the last brother, and probably the most dangerous one, Varric the Defiled. His combat level is 115 and he also attacks with melee. You shouldn't pray to him because his special, he hits through protection prayers, so you can't use protect from melee. And on a really bad day he can actually hit a 320, and if he combos you, you can die instantly, so be careful with this one. Now for the equipment, you will see on screen what I bring. Some can be substituted, like the Helm of Nightisnot can be substituted by the Fighter Hat, the Amulet of Glory with a Fury, same thing with a Skill Cape and a Fire Cape. Chaotic Rapier can be substituted with a Whip, the Derek's Plate Body with Bandos, the Dragon Defender with a Dragon Fire Shield, although I would not recommend it. The Derek's Plate Legs can be substituted with Bandos Tassets. The Barrows Gloves can be substituted with Van Braces or anything like that. The Dragon Boots I would keep, and the Ring of Wealth can be substituted with a Ring of Life. Now for killing the melee brothers, I would recommend using magic, and I use Arim's for that. I got that in my inventory, and I will take an Arim's Hood, which can be substituted by a Mystic. Same thing with Arim's top, and the Arim's bottom. And the Slayer Staff I would keep because you need it to cast the Slayer Dart. Now while you see me running there on screen, I will go over the inventory real quick. As you saw in the last clip, I used my Arims. You should substitute that with the Derek's and the Rapier and stuff like that. I have runes for a Slayer Dart and a special weapon. I use Karasi, it's really effective against the melee brothers. A spade. Don't forget your spade. If you forget it, you can't even do the minigame. The guy there will sell you a spade, but if you thought of the spade, you will also thought of the coins for buying one from him, because it's like 25 coins, I believe. I bring a super set without the defense, because you won't really need it. 4 prayer potions to do multiple trips, and the rest of the inventory sharks. Also a one-click teleport out for if you lag out or you come into any kind of trouble, you can just click that and you'll be safe. I bring a house teleport because I find it useful so I can recharge my prayer, and from there I will go anywhere I want. Now as you see on screen, one of my food got rotten because of the ghasts who live in the swamp. You can't really avoid that, but just walk there as fast as possible, so yeah. Now I'm gonna do some commentary over me killing the brothers. First I always do Derek's because he hits the highest and I really need full prayer to kill him. I use protect from melee and equip my Arims and my Slayer Staff. Then I'll use Slayer Dart to finish him off. I will hit quite a bit on him because all the melee brothers are weak to magic, so make sure you bring magic. You can also do this by bringing a swamp lizard or any of the other lizards and set it to the mage option. That will also work. Next is Arims. I use melee with him. As you can see, I hit him quite hard. He is also really easy. I also pray against him. I thought it was him, yeah. And as you can see, it goes really fast, and yeah, shouldn't be too much trouble. Now Kirill's also protect from range. He can hit quite hard every now and then, but with protect from range, it shouldn't be too much of a difficulty. Now, as you may see on screen, on the bottom right corner, you'll see brothers slain, Arims and Derek. He will keep track of what brothers you have slain and what not, so you will always remember what brothers you still need to do. The creatures slain I will explain later on, but it's not important for now. As you can also see, random heads appear on the screen. When this does, they drain your prayer, so also be careful for that, so you won't get one-hit KO'd by some of the brothers while you think your prayer is still on. Now next I do Varix, because my prayer is now 0, and that's quite useful because one of the heads will drain my prayer, and he hits through protection prayer, so I will not need any prayer. I always do this when I have 0 prayer, and I also recommend you do this. After this, drink some of your prayer pots and go to the next one. The next one is most likely Guthins, but now I do Thorax because Guthins is my tunnel, and I'll explain why that is later on. Thorax also, the same thing with Varix, Guthins, and Derek's. Just equip your Slayer Staff and your Arims and just start hitting him. Normally I don't pray melee, but I now do for some reason. I can't remember exactly why. But he shouldn't hit that hard. I think his max is like 230, so nothing to be really scared of. Now the last one is Guthins. Now as you can see, the whole area is different, but I will explain why that is later on. He was my chest guardian, and the same thing with Thorax, Derek's, Varix, and now Guthins. Equip your Arims and your Slayer Staff and start hitting him. He won't hit that hard, but he can heal what you hit, and using protect from melee doesn't stop him from healing, so he will heal what he would normally hit if you wouldn't have protect from melee on. And here you'll see my reward, which is absolute shit. 2,700 coins and some potions. Now you have two choices: to go back through the doors and start another run, or or just tally away and that's all done. Now for the brother that is guarding the chest, just enter his tomb, and when you open his chest you will get an option, go in tunnel, I believe, and you should do that and you will end up here. Now the only way you can go is where it says open door, so you can't really go the wrong way. Now as you can see on the right bottom of my screen, I have killed every single of the other brothers, and I recommend you do that also. And at the last door you will see a puzzle, which can be quite annoying since the creatures are attacking you. But after a while you will begin to see the patterns, and it will be quite easy to open the door. Also, random brothers will spawn. Just ignore them and go to the chests. It's not worth it. Now on screen you will see some of the rewards from the chest from Barrows. Of course, being the Barrows items the best, so good luck on getting them. Now this was the end of my guide. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Goodbye!